every night of your life in this theater?
It seems like it, yeah. But no, not every night. But, you know, when we're in production, a lot of hours.
You know, this show is so beloved and so much fun to watch. It must be amazing for you being on the other side.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun to sit out there and watch everybody, you know, sing and dance and have a good time and be able to empower and enable those people to do what they love. I get a great thrill out of that.
You know, we were talking to your choreographer, and I'm going to ask you the same thing. When you see certain things that you want to change, once you sort of do that, do you keep wanting to reinvent it, or are you set?
I think it's kind of a 50-50 deal, okay. Especially with a show like this where everybody knows the movie, everybody knows every word of every song and every step of every dance.
Right.
I think, you know, Ann and I sat down and said, what can we keep? What can we get rid of? What can we make our own? But what iconic moments do we want to keep in the show to kind of reflect what everybody remembers? Obviously, Singing in the Rain is, you know, again, everybody knows every step of that number. Everybody knows every word to the song. So numbers like that, Moses Opposes, Fit as a Fiddle, and Good Morning. Those are kind of the iconic numbers that we kind of wanted to stay as true to the original as possible.
You know, we got a sneak peek of the wardrobe. Crazy wardrobe changes for all the actors.
Yes. Yeah, at least almost everybody has at least 6 costume changes.
Yes, that's amazing. That is like a whole other entity in itself, you know, remembering your character and knowing you got to change clothes so many times.
Exactly. Yeah, there's the real show is off stage, really watching everybody change clothes and get those people on stage, and you know, with all of the sets backstage, getting people finding room to change everybody to make sure they make their next entrance. It gets to be a challenge. It's more of a show off stage than on.
Why aren't we doing that behind the scenes of while the show's going on?
Well, as much as the actors would love to see their, you know, have them see you in their skivvies, I'm sure they'd much rather leave that to the imagination.
I think that's probably a good idea. How difficult is a show like this to cast?
You know, with Singing in the Rain, you need true triple threats. Those the 3 leads, especially, you need people who can sing really well, tap dance really well, and act really well. So, you know, you kind of always go in with an idea of who could we get if nobody showed up. Yeah. And we had vague ideas of that, and luckily we were very surprised to not have to use any standbys. We were blown away by the amount of talent that actually came in and auditioned. We said, these people are great, you know. So it's a lot of fun to actually have an open audition and find the whole cast from that without having to make any special phone calls.
Well, and it's amazing, too, because all of the actors saying this is a show they've always wanted to do. It's a dream come true. And when you have a cast that's living a dream, I mean, it must be amazing to be a part of that. So,
exactly.
You know, it makes it a lot more fun.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, go back to work. Jim has to go back to work now.
I have to go back to work.
Yes. Now, Diana Mann, you are in charge of this amazing wardrobe for the show. How many costume changes are there?
6 to 7 per character, and there's about 22 characters, and therefore, do the math, whatever that is.
Yeah, and we could do this, of course, without rain slickers for Singing in the Rain.
And here we are, slickers, rain slickers, all the fun Singing in the Rain stuff. We've got umbrellas, we've got hats. This is, I just was saying to you a minute ago, Maria, these are just some of the costumes that were sent to us, which we are not using.
Oh, that's amazing. The ones you are using are so much more than this thing.
I know.
All right, let's go take a look at what we are using in the play. These ones didn't make the cut, so now we're going to show you which ones made the cut. So let's go.
Alrighty.
All right.
These are just some of the characters here, and as you can see, the workmanship on some of this is
amazing,
phenomenal. Look at the beading on that, and some of these 1920s cocoon coats. Look at that. Isn't that incredible?
That is beautiful. Up here.
I want to wear this. I don't even care if I'm in the show. I just want to wear this.
What I want to know is, how do you keep these all straight?
It's been a big job. I started this about 2 weeks ago, and it's hours and hours and hours worth of work just sorting it all out and getting the sizes right and doing alterations. There's a lot of work to be done even if the costumes are already made.
Right.
You know, making sure they fit and getting everybody looking good. Look at this one here. How about that?
Wow, look at that. Look at the beading on that.
Some fun stuff on that one, right?
Gorgeous. That's beautiful.
So we've got, since it's a 1920s show, I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Of course.
You think we all are, right?
Not, something's wrong with you.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, flappers.
We've got flappers. We've got
showgirls.
Oh, wow.
And we have special,
furs.
special characters that are like like supposedly the special characters of the time, like Spider Lady, whoever that
Wow.
is, you know,
And the hats and
yeah, and the hats. Oh, and this is a little card girl's
Ooh,
outfit.
very
Oh,
nice.
this one.
wow.
Follies type of
For
showgirl.
1920s, that's pretty risque.
Well, the Follies.
Yes,
Remember the Follies? That's
absolutely.
when about the time they started to come out. So we've got some Follies girls. We've got showgirls that jump out of a cake.
Nice.
Oh, oops.
We're losing it here a little bit.
Here's a really pretty one too.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
This one here.
Now, how do you find specific wardrobe like this? I mean, this is so specific for the show.
Well, this particular show was already done by Cabrillo Theater, and so they just took the whole show. They basically brought in the whole everything, the set, the costumes, everything. So it's already been done. So, you know, why reinvent the wheel if somebody's already done it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. And there's a really pretty tango costume here. Look at this one here.
Look at this.
So these are just so much fun. I would never attempt to try to make these from scratch.
No.
It would take me a year.
Yeah, absolutely.
just to do.
How do you get the actors to be such quick change artists?
They know what their cue is, and that motivates them. They know they've got 60 seconds or 1.5 minutes, and that motivates them. They just do it. It's amazing.
All right, now we've got more wardrobe to see.
Yeah,
Yes,
a little
okay.
bit more.
All right, let's
Okay.
go.